Hi, and welcome back to Always Dolls. Today we are sharing how we made the treats and tableware from American Girl's Teatime table and chair set. This was a super fun DIY project as we love AG food sets and accessories. Please leave a like if you enjoy this video and subscribe to help our channel grow. This tutorial has a lot going on, so we better get making. Let's start with the macarons. We use Maker brand air-dried clay in fun pastel colours and an empty blister pack from some cough drops. Roll 2 small balls of clay about the size of your fingernail and 1 smaller one. Using the tip of a nail polish bottle, press this one flat. It will be the macaron filling. Drape cling wrap over the blister pack, then press the 2 larger balls into the mould. With a toothpick, pull the ends of the clay to the edge of the mould in straight lines. Now gently roll the stretched clay back on itself to make the classic macaron feet. Remove the shells from the mould. This is why we use the cling wrap. Assemble the macarons. To match the AG version, we put 3 colours together, but you can always keep yours separate. To make the sandwiches, roll out a thin sheet of white air-dry clay. You will need to draw a template. Ours is just a triangle with rounded corners. Cover your template in packing tape so it won't stick to the clay. Place it on your white clay and cut out 4 bread slices. Begin by rough texturing the bread with a ball of aluminium foil. Switch to a clean, hard-bristled paintbrush for finer details. Then use the fine-tipped dotting tool or toothpick for the air pocket dots. From green air-dried clay, roll and cut 2 more triangles for the lettuce. Repeat with an off-white colour for the filling. Now that all the pieces are ready, put the sandwich together, starting with the bottom bread slice, filling, lettuce and top bread slice. If the clay has started to dry out, gently mist with water to help the layers stick together. As a final touch, drag the tip of a toothpick through the lettuce layer in a wiggly pattern. Next are the custard tarts. Roll a sheet of tan clay to be at least 5 mm thick. Take a small flower-shaped cookie cutter to cut out the base crust. Here we are using the cap from a glue stick to make a circular impression to guide us later. Texture the top and sides of the crust with shallow digging and dragging motions. To make the raspberries, we are using the mould we created in Joss's Surf Bus 3 accessories video. Click the card top right to check that out. You will need 7 raspberries per tart. While the clay is still tacky, cluster them together as shown on screen. Having left the base to harden some, we can now apply cream puffy paint for the custard. Pipe an outline first, staying behind the impression line we made earlier. Following this, fill in the middle and use the nozzle of the puffy paint to draw swirls and peaks in the wet paint. Place your raspberry cluster on top and very gently press down. Notice how the puffy paint spreads outward. It's optional, but for powdered sugar, spray the berries with hairspray, then dust on talcum powder. Hold the sieve at least a foot above the tart to avoid overpowdering. Let's switch to the serving stand. Here we have spray painted an older AG plate baby blue gloss. The cheap dollar store plate has the perfect scalloped edge. For the leg, we cut a tapered chopstick to 8 cm. Make a shallow hole in the center of the base plate and a complete hole through the center of the white plate. With strong glue like E6000, insert the leg into the base plate. Position the white plate to be 3.5 cm above the blue plate. Put more glue on the underside around the join. Here we took the gold band from a trinket ring for the loop detail. We are going to upcycle some older OG brand plates for our dishes. We popped off the spaghetti using a flat butter knife from the kitchen, then covered the center with a circle of post-it note paper. To match the AG pink shade, we chose to use nail polish. Apply a thin coat, let dry and repeat. We did 4 layers. Next, draw on the rim detail with a bronze or gold metallic Sharpie. Finish by making little dots around the rim with a white gel pen. These teacups came from the same cheap playset but were a dark red. We had to give them an undercoat using white spray paint before applying the pink nail polish. Referencing images from the American Girl floral design, we used Sharpies to decorate our cups. First draw the outline of the flower, then fill in. Wait till the Sharpie is completely dry before moving on to the next colour. Outline and draw the leaves, then make yellow and black stripes for the bee. To help the wings pop, we used a white paint pen. Lastly, colour the handle and rim with the same bronze or gold metallic pen. To give our cups a similar silhouette to the AG ones, we stacked 2 buttons together, then glued this to the cup base. Paint the buttons with the same polish to match. The saucers are made from plastic containers. Look for ones with a recessed base. Trace a circle about 1.5 inches in diameter, then cut out. Bottlenose scissors work really well for fiddly areas like this. Again, undercoat the saucers with white paint before applying a pastel green shade of nail polish. Draw a thick line around the rim with your metallic Sharpie and the saucers are done. On scrap paper, draw a circle that is larger than your pink Teatime plate. Fold into quarters. Then draw 3 even semicircles close to the edge. Cut out and you now have a perfectly symmetrical scalloped doily template. Trace this shape onto teal blue cardstock. Fold the cardstock in half so you can cut 2 at one time. Mark dots at the intersection of each scallop so we can punch the doily details. For this, we are using a standard stationary punch. Mark more dots inside each scallop. With a smaller brad punch, make even finer details. Keep going till the doily is all done.
Raspberry custard tarts, watercress sandwiches and macarons. Aha! That's everything.
The table's all set.
Fantastic, Joss. I'm starving. Let's eat.
Bye!